Okay, let's begin another part. Starting with interrogation of the scarabæus.
Where is the Smith's lake house located?
Which one? What? What are you doing? Help! Someone help me!
There's no one here right now to save your pompous ass. I need you to tell me where Keith and Cordelia are.
Go to hell!
Ugh, answer me!
I told you I don't know! Get your goddamn hands off me!
The Smiths have a lake house. It must be close to here.
A lake house? That describes a dozen properties they own.
Where is the Smith's lake house?
Which one? What country?
Talk!
Agent Reed, I don't know how much more of this I can take.
He looks about to pass out.
Max?
You bastard! You were there when Keith dragged Max down. You could have stopped this!
You have no proof of that.
No? How do you think I know? There were cameras, remember?
I'm a lawyer. You can't intimidate me with your insinuations.
You not only falsify documents, but you are also an accomplice to murder. With the points you're racking up here, it's not looking good for you. Do you want to try your luck?
I won't say another word until I see something in writing.
Nobody is watching. Nothing is recording. I don't give a shit about you. I just want the address. Now speak! And I might just forget all about this.
The lake house you are looking for is at 1246 Pleasant Brook Lane in Rockport.
Why didn't you do anything? Why didn't you try to stop him?
I didn't know what Keith had in mind, what he was capable of doing. Besides, it all looked like a sibling's quarrel to me. I hadn't been a father to Keith up to then, and I wasn't about to start.
You piece of sh...
Agent Reed! Agent Holmberg, stop her!
Okay, let's run from here.
Sorry, Petter. What kind of shit are you getting into, Erica?
We used to come here every summer when Mom and Dad were alive. Things were much simpler back then.
Don't take another step. You tricked me. My visions? John!
The future is a very fickle thing, Erica. What we see is sometimes only one of many possibilities. I saved us both. Had I been in the Unthon Towers with you, one of us would have ended up dead. So I left the towers before that could happen. But fate has a funny way of correcting itself. Someone still needed to be shot.
You led John and me to the towers. You're responsible for what happened to him.
No, Erica. You didn't do what you were supposed to. You were supposed to kill Keith when you found him. You should have used your powers on him and you would have seen it all. But you didn't, Erica. You made a sloppy mistake. The kind of mistake that cost Davies her life.
That's what you wanted me to do? Kill Keith? That's what this was all about. If you wanted this to end so badly, why didn't you kill him yourself?
Killing one of my brothers was enough for me, Erica. People like us are cursed. We can't lead simple lives.
Don't you dare compare me to you. You're a scumbag murderer. You killed Davies. You almost killed Sully and...
What makes us any different? Tell me you don't want to pull that trigger right now.
Give me one damn good reason not to.
Very well, take this. I found it down in the basement. Use your power on it. Do it.
Alright, let's use power on this towel.
He's taken someone, but I can't see who.
Me either. But we can work together to stop this, Erica. We can save that person together. So, what's it going to be?
I don't trust you.
If it helps, this might help me get closer to my goal. I want McAdams.
You really are crazy if you think I'll let you hurt anyone else.
We can talk about that later. Follow me. The clock's ticking. He was here recently. Do you smell the burning wood? Max loved that smell. He and Mom would sit by the fireplace for hours just listening to the embers crackling. Keith would watch them from the corner of his eye, pretending to be reading over on that sofa. I can see how there was something troubled in him even then, as if the world he saw wasn't the same one the rest of us lived in.
You could have prevented all of this suffering and death if you had just come clean in the first place. But instead you used me. Why, Cordelia? Why did you choose me?
Because I saw you, in those visions at the towers. You were there, trying to help me when everyone else just crossed their arms and let Max die. You're a rebel, Erica. You were hurt enough by the death of your brother that you could be driven to killing Keith. It was the only way. But for that, you needed to be vulnerable. I saw it.
And so you hurt everyone close to me. Manipulated my life for your needs? Ugh. We're wasting time. Let's continue this search.
Okay, let's look around. Let's check bathroom.
Nothing like stocking your own crime scene kit with everyday household items. Any wounds I'm likely to get today will need more than a band-aid. This could come in handy. Not interested, especially if it's his. Rubbing alcohol. An empty cup. This could come in handy. I hope we don't need one of those today. So this is what a serial killer family sink looks like. Pretty similar to everyone else's.
I'll put some water in this cup. Maybe I'll need it later. Alright, let's exit here.
That must have been really hard for her. Cain's lair. This is the first trap. The George siblings in the old factory. And this one. Joe and Cameron, when he started using tombs. Janelle and Robert, he planned it all here. Scott.
He never lets them live. There's always a backup plan ever since me and Max. You're the only one who ever got away from him.
Cordelia, what was done to you was unspeakable. More than probably anyone else, I understand. But what you've done is wrong.
Don't pretend you know me just because you've seen my past. What Keith did was wrong. I am not like Keith. I did good, Erica. Someone had to stop Anthony and Joey. I saved others. They will never kill again.
I can't say that I condemn you for stopping them. But why Davies? Why Sully? They were doing their jobs.
No, they weren't. They didn't listen. The night I took Joey, he was headed to Melissa's apartment. I tried to warn Sully, but he didn't listen.
Melissa? If you hadn't sent your warning as a cryptic message, he would have done something about it. I know Sully.
What did you want me to do? Tell him I could see the future? I already tried that, remember? Didn't go too well.
You're still wrong, Cordelia. You're pretending that this is all about poetic justice, but deep inside, this is just an excuse to get your revenge. That's why you want McAdams. What is this?
Another one.
And how do we...
If I...
Looks like I can push these in and out. I should try moving them around. There's no way... Ugh.
Erica, the stuff you're saying. Keep it up. I think I'm getting something related to it through my power that will help us open this thing.
I give up. Great. Look at all this stuff.
I didn't know he was this
This isn't...
He took a lot.
What do you care?
Okay, so before I had a bug. I first opened the table and then sarcophagus, and I didn't find the two figurines there. So first do sarcophagus and then table. Now let's open table again.
This looks familiar. Seen it before?
I have, but not put together like this.
He knows about us.
Of course.
You didn't even...
He helped.
He played...
No.
Where is...
You were...
What are we supposed to do with these?
If I know...
I'm getting tired of this game.
What are you going to do when we find Keith?
He's going to answer for what he's done. What do you want it to be, Cordelia?
I don't know. What matters to me is that he understands that I'm doing this for him too. Maybe to make up for what he's done to all those people. For what he did to you and your brother. Maybe I should have come right to you, Erica, instead of trying to connect from a distance.
What about what you've done?
Alright, let's take them all. Now let's put them in order. I've already watched all visions before, so I'll know how to put them. Okay, so from these visions, what I've got? Scott trap.
This one doesn't fit.
Okay, so top gonna be Iron Maiden. Okay, I put this wrong. Let's change.
This one doesn't fit.
Now it should work.
Is that?
Still sure you were the one in control?
Consider this. There is a Max figurine. It's in a place only Cordelia would know.
Anything?
He talked to me. He says the next one is Max's, and that only you would know where it is.
Damn you, Keith. Can you give me one thing straight? Let's look around to see if my memory triggers.
So taking all these things again, because I had to reload the
Nothing
game.
like stock in you. This could come in handy.
Put some water here.
Max would spend hours there. Maybe this is what Keith meant. This was Max's favorite place in the house.
Now we need to put out the fire to search through it.
Okay, now let's do it.
This should help. Now let's look. I found Max, I think.
You can keep it.
I thought you liked his games.
I never did. That was the problem.
This must be Cordelia's father with someone important. Think, Eric.
Why would I do that?
It's badly burned. There's something written on it, but it's way too small for me to read.
Okay, let's combine this.
It says,
two things.
find a light in the darkness. Any ideas?
No, but I can look around and see if I remember anything. That's Daddy. Things would be so different if he was still around. He's with Senator Aaron Light. Good man.
She had a niece. Davies did. She loved her to pieces. When she was around, you could almost see Davies smile. Maybe she wasn't perfect, but she didn't deserve what you did to her. Even if she didn't help you when she could have, even if you went to prison. Maybe she didn't deserve her rank, but everyone deserves to live.
Daddy would have said that. He liked people that did good. He said the senator's last name was not a coincidence. Wait. Aaron Light. A light. Look for a light. Keith, you tricky little... Erica, look at this.
Did he hide it there?
Only one way to find out.
Let's use a knife, a razor blade.
Here, let me take a look. Ugh.
I'd be very eager to kill him if I were you.
My job is justice, not revenge. I'm not like you.
We'll see, when the two of you are face to face.
Now let's go back to basement and put the two figurines here.
There's one missing. This must be who we're looking for. Knowing Keith, we're not going to find it easily. We'll need to figure this one out.
What the fuck? Dad! No, no! You knew about this!
No, but I know where they are now. I just saw it.
Shit, they must have followed me.
Not so fast. You need to get me out of here. I can leave through the back, but you have to help me.
Oh, shit! Go!
You'll need this. Bring McAdams to Mount Auburn Cemetery.
Where Scott died?
We'll save your dad. He's one of the good guys.
What were you doing back there?
That doesn't matter. You have to listen to me.
If you are not going to answer my questions, save it for your attorney, Reed.